What's going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR Diecast review, sponsored by our good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to use that promo code OBYT to get that free shipping on orders $20 and above, because, that's always good shit to, save money. But today is going to be on a really cool diecast that I know a lot of a particular fan base will definitely really love, and I myself might like as well, because I really love military-based paint schemes. This is going to be on Alex Bowman's 2021 Ally. They definitely did it right, but this is the Ally Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE4 Henry Motorsports. Very beautiful and very simple patriotic design we got right here. But I must say, this is definitely I must say a really nice looking car, guys. I mean, with the matte finish. Some people might not like the matte finishes, but I really do. And this one just looks really nice, especially I know it's just so weird seeing an Ally car that's not purple for once, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's been like that with most of these military cars, but this is the third year in a row we've had the Patriotic car, and I must say this might be the best one. But without further ado, enough of me just talking, let's go ahead and kick off the unboxing and official diecast review of Alex Bowman's 2021 Ally Patriotic car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of this box, and my god, man, this is such a beautiful paint scheme. I mean, say what you want about matte finishes, some people might not like them. I don't mind them at all, guys, but this one right here, I mean, call me crazy. This is by far, I think, my favorite Alex Bowman Patriotic car. All right, well, it's the only one we have because, if you guys know, I mean, this is, the other two Ally Patriotic cars that we had were from, the previous driver of that, which was Jimmy Johnson, the 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. Which, both were cool in their own unique ways. I do have the 2019 version with me, but I did not bought the 2020 variant, which I will showcase in a second. But such a simple paint scheme, man, but it works. I mean, I think the reason why it works is because this car was ran at Memorial Day weekend, like always, so it's going to be at the Coke 600. I mean, but I think it's just because of the patriotic colors that this car shows. It just looks so cool. I mean, it's nothing too crazy or out of the blue, but when you see that, I mean, it just stands out. And the A right there, that looks cool. Then coming down to this side, I mean, this side is just full of color right there. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan. I've never been a big fan of like how they, did this Ally design. I think it looks tacky and very wacky, but I've said that so many times. But I think this is the best I've seen so far. I mean, I'm still not a big fan of it. I mean, is this me, or is that supposed to be, that's not lined up right. That is not lined up right. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Either that's on Ally's part or that's a Lionel. Yeah, that's got to be a Lionel Fell. That's got to be a Lionel Fell because it's just easy to say that. And what happened to this front windshield right here? Holy Christ, dude. It looks like this thing got like punched in something. It looks like it was like, I don't know, in a freaking crash dummy test or something. My Lord, how disrespectful, Lionel. My God, I mean, this is supposed to pay tribute to, a fallen veteran, which I believe is Captain Matt Brewer, if I'm not mistaken. He was actually a... I actually did write a little story about him, actually. But this is one thing I love about NASCAR and what they've done. They've been a huge supporter, and they've always been a huge supporter ever since I've been watching NASCAR since 2001. They've always supported, their troops. And that's just something I love about the Coke 600. I wasn't really a big fan of the, taking a break of taking a race break for a moment of silence. But since they're doing it for veterans, that's cool. It's probably not the most cringiest thing ever, but might be a little excessive, but I get what they were trying to do. Even though there's a lot of mixed feelings about that, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because, whether it's for entertainment purposes or not, but, Memorial Day weekend is supposed to be, it's not just all about, barbecues and, just, yeah, and just, I don't know, having a good time, enjoying the summer weather. It's about, remembering all those who have fallen and unfortunately couldn't be with their families. And Captain Brewer is one of them. I think I read the story about him that he unfortunately ended his life in February of 2021 due to, being a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, which is probably the most, if you want to be in the military, I mean, that's like the highest of the highest and the most brutal of the brutalist, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm an Army brat, all right? I was born and raised as a U.S. Army brat, so, I never got to experience, the whole Marine life, but, yeah, unfortunately, what happened to Captain Brewer, he unfortunately ended his life, in the beginning of 2021, suffering from PTSD and CTE, which is very tragic, but I'm glad that they were able to, Matt Brewer's family were able to just come together, and I guess that's how that works, but that's just, I love that they do that, man, because you guys know me, I have a soft spot for, anything has to do with military, because, fun fact, both me and my sister actually grew up as, military, I guess you could say brats. I was born in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, home of the 101st Airborne, and my sister was born in Fort Hood, Texas. So, yeah, so I've had a very interesting childhood, living in the Army bases and such. Probably say that for another day, though, but that's the main reason why I love military cars, because this is literally my childhood, guys. But this is probably my favorite Ally scheme, because it's just so cool. I mean, it has the same layout as the 2020 version, but it doesn't have these weird rivets, which, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind last year's. I mean, the rivets, I think that it's basically the same layout, because they have it's basically the same layout as far as I know. It's just different colors. Last year's was green, and then this year's is black, which is cool. And then 2 years before that was camouflage, which I didn't mind, but there were some issues, which we'll get to in a second. But that's just a big issue right there. Goodness gracious, Lionel, that freaking front windshield, my lord, man. Yeah, that's just that's just really weird, man. But you see right there, we do got looks like we don't have any decal issues right there, but I just love that Ally veteran logo. That is really cool. That is probably, I think, my favorite thing about this car, the Ally veteran logo. I mean, they definitely did it right on their part. We've got the Honor Remember tires. That's so cool. And then a little fun fact right here. A lot of people probably wonder, okay, what does this mean? Like, is this like a tag code or something? But if you look closely, it says 5/30/2021. Well, if anybody doesn't know, that the date of when this car ran. So how about that? It's pretty cool. They also had that feature in 2020 as well. And this part is kind of boring on the back right there. It's just a gray Ally. Do it white. Did I say do it wide? Oh my God, do it right. Goodness gracious, Brian. What is English? Looks like part of the D is cut off right there. No sexual jokes intended. But, yeah, it's pretty much a carbon copy of, what the 2020 car, like I just said, including even the font. And the A is kind of cut off right here, but I guess you can blame the American Ethanol logo right there. You got to have that green ethanol logo. And wait a minute. Oh, my God. Okay, let's play Spot the Difference, kids. Tell me something that you see here that is not on the other side. If you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, I'm definitely seeing it. Where the hell are the Microsoft and the HenryCars.com logo? They're right here, but they're clearly missing here. What? Is that how it is on the actual car? I actually gotta look this sumbitch up, all right? I'm looking at the renders right now. All right, let's see. It does show them on both sides. It definitely does. Okay. Well, we are missing 2 decals on the passenger side of the car. I have seen everything. I've seen 1 decal missed, and we got a work suspension too. Look at that thing. But what the fuck, man? I mean, that is clearly missing, man. And you probably, people are wondering why I complain so much about Lionel and their quality control. This is the reason why. I paid almost $10 for this fucking thing. And this thing it has a screwed up windshield. And it's got, a working suspension, which I don't mind. But, last time I checked, look at that. Look how, does this look stable? It does not look stable. But the tip of the iceberg, this thing is missing freaking logos. How does that happen? I hope to God I'm not the only one that has this. I wonder if this is like this on every single car. I mean, I should probably, I don't know. I think after this video, I might have to go and look at, Diecast Buffets and Little Wranglers videos. Because if I'm the only one that's missing this, then either someone at Lionel is giving me bad diecast, or Circle B is trolling me. Or someone, man. Because that is just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but just, if you want to talk about, symmetry and it being symmetrical, this thing absolutely fails in any way, shape, or form. I tell you what, I bet all the sons of bitches at Microsoft and HenryCars.com are probably pissed off. Could you imagine this happened on the real car? They'd be like, hey, why is only one part of the car showing our logo? We're out of here, damn it. Wow, I am I shocked? Not really. Surprised? Yeah. Usually I would be surprised over, a screwed up decal, but this thing doesn't even have a freaking decal, man. Like, what the hell, man? I mean, I guess this could be a rant review maybe, but I don't really want it to be on a veteran car. I really don't want to, but this thing is missing 2 logos. Oh my god. Well, anyways, this video's already getting long enough. Let's go ahead and show you guys a proper diecast that actually has hopefully all the logos on it. Here's a 2019 Ally car. As you can tell by the pointed nose, it's so pointy. But the problem I had with the 2019 car, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the camo. I still can't believe that happened. Goodness gracious, man. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish the rest of the video without sounding pissed off. But you can see right there, I prefer the 2021 variant besides, the decal, besides, the quality issues we had. But let's forget about that for a second. Just look at the actual paint scheme. The paint scheme does look nicer, and I like the texture. I mean, I love camouflage, so the 2019 car looks cool, but my criticism with it is that if you squint and look at this car, you can barely see the 40A and the Ally sponsorship. There should have been an outline behind that. There should have been an outline because it looks so just, I don't know. There should have been an outline where the white is because it looks like it just blends right in. I mean, it definitely does its trick, being camouflage and shit, but yeah. And then the 2020 variant, I mean, like I said, it's just like this, but it had these weird it had like a really weird dark outline. That for the rivets, which looks so bad, it kind of looks like it's playing connect the dots. If you guys know what I'm talking about, just look at a picture of it. I mean, you guys think this is bad quality control, just look at the 2020 car. That's the main reason I didn't got that. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, goodness gracious, looks like it's playing connect the dots on a freaking military car. How disrespectful, I know, but the disrespect is for real, man, because look at that. We got ourselves gapped windshields, bent windshields, and now missing logos. What more else can Lionel surprise us with? I don't know, man. And who knows how long my mental state is before just all these quality issues just get to me. Just kidding. They probably already are. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this very lengthy diecast review of Alex Bowman 2021. They definitely did not do it right on this car. The Ally Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE 400 Motorsports. Comment, subscribe, and please, for the love of God, just get a diecast right, Lionel.